Solo victory cups are back, and that means that the cheaters are too, and let's just say the pros are not happy. And if you guys played this solo victory cup, you're probably not happy either, because there is a high chance that you died to a cheater. We're going to talk about how every single one of these big name pros did today, which one of them are currently on pace to qualify, and who is struggling after week 1 of the solo series opens. Real quick before this video starts though, please subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we try our best to upload daily competitive content for you guys. If you guys want to support me even more, far and away the best way to do so is by using code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop. We're continuing to shout out 2 people every single video who DM me proof of them using my code. Shout out to these 2 people on the screen right here. Thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. If you guys don't know how this tournament works, it is basically going to be a 2-week opens qualifier format, and the top 1,000 in the cumulative leaderboard are going to make the finals, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have around 3 games, and every single game winner will win $200, just like the old Victory Cup finals used to work. So the player that is currently in first place after week 1 of 2 is none other than Virgo. Virgo finished with 504 points, won 3 out of his 10 matches, got 60 total elims as well, which it looks like he probably was the player that finished with the most elims in this entire tournament. If you guys are curious, no, Peterbot did not end up playing today. Virgo's best games of the day were a 9 elim win, 10 elim second, and a 4 elim win, as well as a 19 elim win. Super good performance out of him. Second place was Havoc on 462. He won 2 out of his 10 matches, 37 total elims. And oh yeah, if you guys are wondering, Qual is probably going to be around 600 to 615 points. So nobody was able to qualify in one singular day, but a lot of these pros are already super close to being able to do that. Third place is probably the most impressive story we have in the entire top 10. It is actually the EU controller player of Karama. He finished with 459 points, won 3 out of his 9 matches, and got 44 total elims while getting an average placement of 13.8. I feel like just looking at Karama's performance today, you really can't have any excuses for how bad you did. Karama is literally playing every single game on at least 110 ping, and he is playing on the weaker input of controller, and he is still top 3 on an NA tournament right now. That is just absolutely insane. 4th place is Naze, 5th place is Angels, 6th is Doxy, 7th is Madden, 8th is Scored, 9th is Han, and then rounding out the top 10 is Avenger. Some of the other big names that we have that are currently on pace to be able to qualify for the finals is like 11th place of Noah W Plays, another EU player in 14th place of Scroll, Epic Whale in 16th, Muzz is actually in 26th place, another one of our best solo players, even though we did have a pretty disappointing solo series finals. Muzz is currently on 402 points, won 1 out of his 9 matches, and got 43 total elims as well. We have Kanata in 59th place. Unfortunately, Kanata also was another one of our pros that ended up dying to a cheater a couple of the games, but he is still on a very good pace to be able to qualify. I feel like Kanata is just one of the most consistent solo players that we do have on all of NA. This honestly looks like an EU infested leaderboard, because in 83rd place we also have Malabuka with 376 points, 1 out of 9 game wins, 20 total elims. EU continuing to show why they are probably the better region. There's even like iDrop in 108th place. I'm literally seeing more big name EU pros than NA pros right now. Clix finished in 168th place. He got 359 points, 1 out of 10 game wins, 42 total elims. His best games of the day were a 16 elim second, 5 elim second, and a 4 elim second, as well as a 13 elim win in his final game of the day. I want to show a pretty funny moment from him today as well.
Valley, can you go in another room? I'm gonna win my cash cup. I can't really focus when I hear you, like FaceTime and shit. You feel me, Mud? Comes. I get deodorant. I got deodorant. That's my gun. My gun was deodorant. And I can't focus because fucking Feldy's just on the fucking phone.
I don't know how I missed him, but in 144th place we had Iyamzo. He finished with 363 points, won 1 out of his 10 matches, 38 total elims. He was also another one of the pros that we got to see a pretty funny crash out from.
Man, this fucking retarded ass water! Oh my god! It's a heal off! There's 18 kids in zone!
For some of our other big names, we had like Josh in 470th place, 332 points, 1 out of 10 game wins, 53 total elims from him. And then one of our last other big names that are currently on pace to qual is like 895th place of Pollo. He won 3 out of his 8 matches, 314 total points, 67 elims as well. He started off this tournament literally as good as you possibly can, getting an 18 elim win, 19 elim win, and then a 25 elim win. But then after that, unfortunately, he wasn't even able to get a single game inside of the top 50. Still though, Pollo's one of our better solo players that we have on all of NA. Hopefully he's able to make the finals. Some of the big names that are just outside of that qual pace right now is like 2,307th of Ritual. He finished with 277 points, didn't win any games, 60 total elims for him. And then our player that finished in second place of the last solo series finals that we had is currently in 4,641st, and that is none other than Higgs. He only got 237 points, 2 out of 8 game wins, 36 total elims for him. It looks like he literally did just stop playing with like an hour left in this tournament. So, I mean, hopefully he's able to play out all of next week, because Higgs is one of the best solo players that we also have in the entire world. So I really hope that we can see him in this finals. Moving on to the final statistics here now. Also make sure that you guys take this with a grain of salt, because there is a lot of cheaters on this leaderboard. The highest damage ratio was an 11.1 by Simpson. The highest damage to players was Netsu is back. I looked at his tracker and he literally only has like 10 events played on Central, so not gonna fully accuse him there, but definitely is something to keep an eye on, because he also has the most elims by far with 75, literally out fragging Pollo, who finished with 67. Julian is in 3rd, Ahmad in 4th, Ritual in 5th, Zyrox in 6th, Luckian in 7th, User in 8th, Yud in 9th, and then Sphinx in 10th. I know Virgo should probably be somewhere around this leaderboard as well, because I think he also finished with around 60 elims too. The most assists was Sans, and then here is all of the other statistics as well, if you guys do care about any of these. And it was definitely a pretty interesting tournament, to say the least. Let's actually move on to how EU went now. Now in EU, we also had a pretty bad hacker problem, and the pros were definitely not happy about it as well. The pro that did finish in first place, though, was not a cheater. It was actually Helekis. He finished with 485 points, definitely probably had one of the most impressive performances of the day, literally winning half of his games with 5 out of 10 wins and getting 50 total elims as well. Second place is just a super good solo player of Turtle on 456. Third place is Prism, 4th place is Peshka, 5th place is Rax, 6th place is Kanake, 7th place is Vortex, 8th place is Kurama, 9th is TD, and then rounding out the top 10 is Wurex. For how some of our other super big names did, we had like Sky in 18th place, finishing with 426 points, winning 1 out of his 10 matches, and getting 64 total elims as well. We had Seti right under him in 19th place with 422 points. One of the other best solo players on all of EU in 25th of Vico. He finished with 416 points, won 1 out of his 9 matches, got 57 total elims. His best games of the day were like a 19 elim second, 9 elim second, and a 7 elim win. One of the players that top 5 the most recent solo series finals in 26th place of Hari. He finished with 415 points. Another one of just the best solo players on all of EU and arguably the entire world as well. Focus finished in 55th place. He continues to look really good in pretty much any game mode of tournaments that he plays. MrSavage actually finished in 69th place. He won 2 out of his 10 matches, 395 points, 41 total elims. His best games of the day were a 12 elim win, 11 elim win, and a 4 elim 8. He was looking absolutely primed up in solos. I've been trying to tell people MrSavage is a good solos player. I wish we got to see him in the solo series finals so that we could have actually seen what he could have done in a set lobby finals. But even him today was absolutely full piecing and clipping people, and this is him versus Scroll.
Scroll.
Somebody that was not as happy with their performance was 93rd place of Malibuka. He still did super good solo player obviously as well. Coming off of literally getting 3rd place in the solo series finals, won 3 out of his 10 matches, 31 total elims as well. Not the fraggiest day for Malabuka, but we know him as a lot more of a consistent player. But the reason why I was saying he wasn't super happy with his performance is because, you know, when we get a Malabuka stream, that also means we're gonna get a Malabuka crash out.
No footstep, no footstep. Алло! Алло! Где его шаг? Шаги за кики! Где оно? Где оно? Алло, братик, братик, покажи мне!
One of our best performing players as of late in 94th place of Shark. He finished with the higher side of elims in this tournament with 70 total elims, and his highest elim game of the day was a 26 elim win. If you're wondering how his teammate of Teeny actually did, the player that won the solo series finals, I don't even think Teeny ended up playing today, or he might just be currently outside of that top 10k mark because I don't see his name anywhere on Fortnite tracker. For some other big names, we also have like 110th place of Thomas HD, Moneymaker's in 118th, Pixie is in 152nd place. He has 380 points after day 1, 3 out of 10 wins and 39 total elims. And then I know you guys want to know how Mongraal is, and he finished in 886th place after day number 1, 346 points. We did get to see him be coached by BloodX as well in this solo series. This placement might not necessarily look like the best placement out of him, but if we put it in perspective that you literally only need to get in the top 1,000 to qual, he's basically on pace to qual right now. And if he has an equal performance to this next week, he will be able to make it to the finals. And at the end of the day, that's all that really matters. But I think those are most of the big names that I wanted to talk about today. Moving on to the final statistics here now, the highest damage ratio. I mean, this leaderboard is very hard to actually measure who is legit and who is cheating. I'm not even really sure who this is. He has a 13.86 damage ratio, and the most damage to players and elims is just dominated by this Frenzy guy. 22k damage for him and 90 total elims. Don't really know too much about him. Definitely is a little bit suspicious. The second most elims though is Art Skill. I know Art Skill is legit. Finished with 75 total elims. The name in 3rd place seems a little bit familiar to me. I'm not 100% sure who this actually is though, but I feel like I've seen his name somewhere. Calais is in 4th, TD in 5th, Shark is in 6th with 70 elims, Barber in 7th, I don't know how to say his name, Julki in 9th, and then Killian in 10th. And then here's all of the other statistics as well. Super weird statistics leaderboard to actually look at. Other than that though, remember, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, as we try our best to upload daily competitive content for you guys. Hey man, we're just trying to get through this Simpsons season and get to chapter 7, so I appreciate every single person that is still watching all the videos. I truly do love and appreciate you guys. Do what it says under me right here. Please use code KDOG in the Fortnite item shop if you guys want to support me even more. YouTube says to enjoy one of these 2 videos up on the screen right now, so go check them out if you guys haven't already. Thank God for another day, and I'll catch you guys next time. Peace out.